For example, with the numero sign, the written long form of the address, number 22 Acacia Avenue, is shortened to 22 Acacia Avenue. Yet both forms are spoken long. Typographically, the numero sign combines the uppercase Latin letter N with a usually superscript lowercase letter O, sometimes underlined, resembling the masculine ordinal indicator. In Unicode, the character is U plus 2116 numero sign. The Oxford English Dictionary derives the numero sign from Latin numero, the ablative form of numerous. In Romance languages, the numero sign is understood as an abbreviation of the word for number, e.g., Italian numero, French numero, and Catalan, Galician, Portuguese and Spanish numero. Usages. The numero sign, despite its widespread usage internationally, is not a standard alphabetic symbol in virtually any European language. English. In English, the abbreviation No. of numero is often used in place of the word number. In American English, the ## is used as a prefix to designate numbers, and at the end of a number to designate pounds in some publications. In online usage, the # may cause complications because of its usage for hashtags and HTML anchors, a complication not present with the numero sign. French. The numero symbol is not in common use in France and does not appear on a standard AZERTY keyboard. Instead, the French Imprimerie Nationale recommends the use of the form No. The plural form nos can also be used. In practice, the O is often replaced by the degree symbol, which is visually similar to the superscript O, and is easily accessible on an AZERTY keyboard. Spanish. The numero sign is not a typographic symbol character, but the word numero abbreviated per the Spanish typographic convention of superior letters, letras voladas and voladitas, wherein the final letter of the abbreviated word are written as underlined lowercase superscripts. No and no, nose and nose, which is in the same fashion as other flying letters like FCO for Francisco, MA for Maria, FDO for Firmador. The substitutive form, no, is not used because that might be confused with the Spanish word no. Acceptable alternatives in case no other typographic option is available are NRO, or num. Flying letters also indicates a masculine ordinal number, 1 primero, 2 segundo, 3 tercero, and so on, or a feminine ordinal number, primera, 1a, segunda 2a, tercera 3a, etc. Portuguese orthographic rules don't allow the usage of because, as it is an abbreviation. It is necessary to place a period before the superscript O, N, O, and not no. It is, however, a common mistake, and even newspapers and media often write no, or even no. Another reason why is not acceptable is that numero is not spelled with capital N, and so, its abbreviated form follows the same rule. As in Spanish, no is an unacceptable, ambiguous usage that might be confused with no and o, the masculine, singular definite article. The ordinal indicators are also used to indicate the gender of a title. Professor equals professora, in contrast to professor. In fact, there is no limit for which words may be abbreviated this way. For example, X.MO for excellentissimo, LDA for limitada, senior A for senhora, etc. Traditionally, it should be underlined, however, due to the fact that many fonts don't display the symbol in such way. This usage is slowly disappearing. Italian typographic conventions for abbreviations are like those of Spanish, but superscripts are rarely used, except in the numero sign. The sign is usually replaced with the abbreviations N or N, the latter comprising the ordinal symbol. Similar superscript is also used for primo first and prima first, secondo second and seconda second, terzo third and terza third, etc. Russian. Although the letter N is not in the Cyrillic alphabet, the numero sign is typeset in Russian publishing, and is available on Russian computer and typewriter keyboards. 1912 typewriter with Russian layout. Sign can be seen on the 8-key Russian typewriter, circa 1985. Sign can be seen on the 1-key PC keyboard with Russian layout. Sign can be seen on the 3-key Philippines. Because of more than 300 years of Spanish colonization, the word numero is part of almost all of the languages in the Philippines. No is common in both English and local languages written forms. Indonesian and Malaysian, no.or in Indonesian and No.or in Malaysian. Therefore, no is commonly used as an abbreviation with standard spelling and full stop. Typing the symbol. On typewriters and computers that do not support this symbol, it is acceptable and commonplace to replace it with the trigraph no. On typewriters and computers that support the degree symbol or masculine ordinal indicator, a digraph starting with n, such as n degree or n, may suffice as a substitute for the numero sign, but only if it is to be presented exclusively within visual media, in a typeface and sizing that results in a passable approximation of the numero sign. Such digraphs are inappropriate for representing the numero sign in computer data in general. On Russian computer keyboard layout, the is available and often located on the 3-key. In Mac OS X, the character can be typed using US extended and Irish extended keyboard layouts by typing Shift plus Option plus. In X11 systems with a compose key, the character can be typed using compose Shift plus N. Alternatively, standard XIM style can be used. Control plus Shift plus U, 2, 1, 1, 6, Enter. In HTML, the numero sign may be represented by a number 8470 or an #X2116. Technical considerations. The Unicode standard states U+2116 numero sign is provided both for Cyrillic use, where it looks like semicursive N followed by raised, underlined small o, and for compatibility with Asian standards, where it looks like angular N followed by raised, underlined small o, followed by a period. Instead of using a special symbol, French practices to use an N or an N according to context, followed by a superscript small letter O. Legacy data encoded in ISO, IEC 8859-1 or other 8-bit character sets may also have represented the numero sign by a sequence of N, followed by the degree sign. Implementations working with legacy data should be aware of such alternative representations for the numero sign when converting data.